everybody. Welcome back to the fourth episode of our series, Podcast Presents. You must have built a business to solve some customer problem. But who will solve your business problem? In today's episode, we will uncover how a conversational chatbot can solve business problems. And for this discussion today, we have with us Khyati Badiani. Khyati is the content strategist at Whatnot and is also involved in designing bots. Now, before we dive into this topic for today, let us hear from Khyati about what she does.
Hi Niharika, thanks for having me. So I work as a content strategist at Whatnot. I develop all their content from blogs, case studies, and I'm also involved with the script designing of the bots at Whatnot.
Okay, yeah, that sounds good. So, Khyati, beginning with the first question, business problems have forever been arising, and businesses have been solving them. So today, why will a business want to use a chatbot to do the same task for them, considering they might have to incur additional investment and time to learn and implement the tool?
Okay, so see, I'll start off by saying that digital transformation has become so essential, right, in the past few years, and automation tools have also become very essential for business to scale their operations and have cost-effective solutions in their business. And business already realizing that, and whether you're a startup or a corporate, you need to be a part of that digital transformation. Having said that, in the past year, the pace at which companies are adopting digital transformation has dramatically accelerated owing to the pandemic, obviously. So it's no longer an option, and corporates are realizing that. Now, coming to chatbots, I think so. Chatbots are again not your typical software which intimidates you. Like chatbots are cost effective. You can easily get your team on board to accept it, and you can easily install it. You can easily deploy it, and I can say that because coming from a non-technical background, it took me no time in getting well versed with chatbots. So I can independently develop and deploy chatbots on sites and other platforms. So I think, like I said, it's not that difficult to comprehend. So chatbots are, very cost effective. And when you're getting so much with so less, why not? Right?
Yeah. Okay. So then, Khyati, now that you're saying that you have been involved in the scripting of a chatbot, or in simple terms, the conversational flow, do you think that the conversational flow of a chatbot is essential for solving a business problem, or any general chatbot that is made for that purpose can solve it?
So, conversation on chatbots, I'll start with your website. So whatever information you put up on your website, it's called informational marketing, right? You're the only one speaking. There's no from your visitor whatsoever. So when you develop scripts on chatbots, you need to develop it in a manner that allows your visitor to put inputs. That's how you can retrieve an outcome from the conversation and achieve your goal of the chat. So when you're developing a script, it should have a defined goal. Like, is it lead generation? Then develop your flow in that manner. Is it customer support? Then develop your flow in that manner. And at the end of the flow, ensure that whatever goal you decided has been achieved.
So what I can understand is that customization of a chatbot is essential, and a general chatbot cannot solve the same problem for every other company, right?
Yeah. You got that.
Okay. So then can you tell me what are the problems that the chatbot can solve?
There are so many. Like in general, chatbots are already solving lead generation problems and customer service problems. So chatbots across industries are solving these problems. And you also have different problems for industry use cases. Like you have, in healthcare, chatbots are providing diagnosis and helping with the patient treatment. And in e-commerce, they're providing product recommendations. In real estate, they are scheduling site visits. So even across industries, they have specific use cases, and the customer support and lead generation, they are providing it throughout. So you also have, and it's also doing all of this 24/7, and chatbots are also solving the problems of having scalable conversations. So they are also doing all of this, and at the same time speaking with so many visitors at once, which is not possible with employees.
Okay. Yeah. So now I want to ask that you're saying that a chatbot can solve so many problems. And,
Yeah.
But for an outsider who only believes that all that a chatbot is capable of is making conversation. But could you in detail explain to them the ways in which a chatbot can solve the problems that you have mentioned through conversation?
Okay, so, like I said before, chatbot conversations are strategic, and even we keep that in mind while developing scripts also, right?
Mm-hmm.
But what I want to point out here is there is so much more, even on the technical front, while developing, chatbot conversations. So you have like so many integrations also that you can use that help you achieve that strategic goal in your chatbot. So when I speak of integrations, you have like, so if you want your bot to schedule meetings, you have calendar integration, and you have Google Sheets integration, you have Airtable integration for product recommendations and everything. So one important integration that I'd like to point out is the human handover. So that at any point in chatbot conversation, if you feel that chatbot is not able to achieve this, not able to solve the customer problem, then you can direct the conversation to a live agent, and they can take over from there. So that is all integrated in a chatbot. So that's how it can. It's not just conversations, but like I said, having an outcome from that conversation.
Yeah, I think that sounds really good. And after actually understanding all of this, that how can a chatbot solve all of these problems, I think it does make sense for any business to take to chatbot for any of their future business problem solving. So now I want to ask that you said that if there is some problem that a chatbot cannot solve, it can direct the particular conversation or a problem to a human. But is there any problem that a human cannot solve and a chatbot can?
Chatbots and humans, they are not against one another. It's not one versus the other. I mean, I think chatbots and humans complement each other, right? So to answer your question, to put it simply, no. I mean, humans can solve every problem that a chatbot can solve, right? But let's look at the flexibility here. I mean, it's not what the problem, but how, when, where. Can a human work 24/7? Can a human speak to like thousands at once? So no, that's where chatbots come into the picture. And the goal of the chatbot here is to help the human, not replace them.
Okay.
So
yeah, I think that makes sense. So could you give us one instance where the chatbot has been helping in solving the business problem after being implemented? And that if you could give a real-time example.
Okay, so there have been many, but particularly in this past year, I think owing to the pandemic, I was really astounded by this one particular case where a company used chatbots for scheduling safe appointments. So when I say safe appointments, so I'll first give a brief about the company. It's Gulbranson Technologies. It's a manufacturing unit in Baroda, and the company wanted to automate their appointment scheduling, but also adding to that, it also wanted to schedule safe appointments, meaning that it wanted to ensure that whoever is entering the factory has not contracted the virus, or has been in contact with someone who has contracted the virus. So what Whatnot did was it developed a WhatsApp bot where it asked the user questions relating to whether they have been whether they have experienced any symptoms, whether they've been in contact with someone who has the virus in the past 14 days, whether their society has been in a micro-containment zone, and questions like that. After a series of questions, if the user passes all the parameters, only then he or she is allowed entry into the premises, right? So Whatnot also integrated Google Sheets to make it easy for the security personnel also to know whether to allow the person in the premises or not.
Okay.
So I thought this was a very unique use case that a chatbot has. Like, even we didn't know that chatbot could do something like this before the pandemic. But again, pandemic problems required pandemic solutions. So this was, I thought, a very unique use case of a chatbot that I encountered in the past year.
Yeah, I think this case is actually very relevant for the world today. And like you said, it is very important to find pandemic solution to pandemic problems.
Yeah.
So thank you so much, Kathy, for this interesting conversation. This was episode 4 of our series, and it was great having you here and giving us some valuable information on the topic. I am sure the crowd has a lot to take back from you.
Yeah, thanks for having me, Niharika. It was fun. Yeah.
Okay. And for the next week, we will have another guest for diving deeper into the series. Lastly, thank you for watching and listening. If you have any questions, drop them in the comments below or email us at hello@whatnot.io. Thank you.